over. We're making more. We've got to correct this quicker. The quickest way to do it is just let us get the contractor in there and do it right. And the contractor is a professional that knows what he's doing. I don't know. I guess John's a contractor, he must be licensed, I'm sure. And do the right thing. I mean, that's what we want. I think we need to listen to the experts.
Joe? John, I think that basically where things sit right now is that we've got to ask the commissioners, once this gets done on this testing, are y'all convinced that we're going about this as fast as we possibly can at this point?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, and my understanding is that the contractor is certified mold remediation and removal. And for 10 and 11, we already have the contract ready to go, and so as soon as we get the testing done, we're in there.
And John, I guess really where it sits is I don't know that we can do anything any faster than this. I mean, as far as putting a modular unit out there or anything of those lines, by the time we get it all permitted and done, this should be complete as far as not just the testing. I'm not looking at taking very long to get the work done on the inside.
I commit to this board too, but I'll be more than willing to do updates to this commission for make it a matter of record where we are, what transpired, and how fast we're progressing through this process. But I think all have broad like-minded. We just want it fixed.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
We're not waiting on anything, is my understanding, on getting the modules in on 1 and 7. I mean, we're starting that process.
We're starting that process.
Now, we
Yes.
already have started that process already, and we're going to get the modules in as soon as possible. Understanding what you said about it takes time to get the materials hooked up, all that type of stuff.
And just for to advise the board too, Station 1 is our station that has the most number of employees. We knew the renovation was coming anyway, and I have a temporary plan. Brian and I have been working on a temporary plan about moving some of those employees to other locations temporarily while we're doing the work, outside of any mold discussion, just for the operational logistics group.
Well, can you accelerate moving those employees to the other locations now?
Yes.
Okay, then it would be good to accelerate that, to get them out of the station as soon as you can, and not wait for anything further. And then to just make sure that the modulars come as soon as they can get there, not that any other activity slow that process down.
I certainly agree, sir.
John, does that answer, on 10 and 11, it's going to take about as long to fix it as it is to relocate and to make the accommodation.
You got to get them out of there.
We're being told.
You're doing the best you can with what we have right now currently, and just, I'm glad that you're actually recognizing the problem and trying to fix it somehow. I think that the board needs to take account of the personal issues and the personal attacks of the county administrator towards me. I mean, I'm up here trying to represent membership, trying to get things done properly, and that's not a way that staff is supposed to be, acknowledging our work.
I didn't mean to make a personal attack. I just said that it's for experts.
We have enough of this last week. John, I'll let you have my book though. I don't know if you have this information.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically it's the inspection reports and everything. We asked for some information Friday,
Okay.
and they gave that to us for today's meeting. So I'll be more than happy to share that with you.
Okay, the only other thing is that we do have some concerns if the people typically what happens is when somebody gets moved from one location to another, usually staff, in the spirit of, conserving funds, will move all types of other products from those stations into the other modular units. Those particular, like the furniture specifically, if you have chairs that are fabric, that's something that can't be remediated or cleaned, I would caution the board in making sure that whatever's going into these stations after they're fixed, or whatever's going into these modular units is either cleaned and or replaced, because all this stuff, these mycotoxins and these mold spores, can be taken right into these new buildings. So you're just taking one problem and putting it in another building. So I would consider, or recommend that the board at least considers getting with their experts and figure out what's the correct way to get that.
I commit to this board. I'll work with the experts that we've hired to give us some guidance, and I'll make whatever actions necessary to try to comply with the experts who are specialized.
Okay, and John, in that process, make sure everybody's aware of what the experts are recommending.
Absolutely.
Just there's nothing to hide here. Let's get this done.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Thank you for your time.